Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the lives and works of the most fascinating authors in literature. Born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, in 1899, Borges grew up in a family that valued literature and philosophy. His father, Jorge Guillermo Borges, was a lawyer and a writer, and his mother, Leonor Acevedo Suarez, was a translator and a teacher. This exposure to the world of words and ideas from a young age would shape Borges's future as a writer. As a child, he suffered from congenital blindness in one eye, which led to a series of operations that left him with a lifelong fear of darkness and a fascination with the concept of infinity. Borges's early education took place in Switzerland and Spain, where he developed a deep love for literature, particularly the works of Shakespeare, Dante, and Cervantes. He was also drawn to philosophy, especially the ideas of Plato and Aristotle. This eclectic mix of influences would later become a hallmark of his unique writing style. In 1914, Borges returned to Argentina with his family and began attending the Colegio Nacional in Buenos Aires. It was during this time that he started writing his first poems and short stories. As Borges navigated his teenage years, he became increasingly fascinated with the concept of reality and the human condition. He devoured the works of Friedrich Nietzsche, Arthur Schopenhauer, and other philosophers who challenged traditional notions of truth and existence. This intellectual curiosity would eventually lead him to develop his own philosophical ideas about time, space, and the nature of reality. Borges's literary career began in the 1920s, when he started publishing his poetry and short stories in Argentine magazines. His early work was heavily influenced by the avant-garde movements of the time, including ultraism and surrealism. However, it wasn't until the 1940s that he gained widespread recognition for his unique brand of magical realism. Stories like The Library of Babel and Tulin, Yukbar, Orbis Tertius showcased Borges's ability to craft intricate, mind-bending narratives that blurred the lines between reality and fantasy. One of the most significant aspects of Borges's work is his use of non-linear storytelling. He often employed techniques like reverse chronology, multiple parallel universes, and unreliable narrators to create a sense of disorientation and wonder in his readers. This innovative approach to narrative structure has influenced generations of writers, from Gabriel Garcia Marquez to Umberto Eco. Borges's legacy extends far beyond the literary world. His ideas about time, space, and reality have been explored in fields like physics, mathematics, and computer science. The concept of the multiverse, which Borges popularized in his stories, has become a staple of modern theoretical physics. Despite his profound influence on literature and beyond, Borges's work is not without its criticisms. Some have argued that his writing can be inaccessible or overly intellectual, while others have accused him of being elitist or dismissive of traditional narrative forms. However, I believe that these criticisms miss the point of Borges's project. His work is meant to challenge us, to make us think differently about the world and our place in it. He was a man who faced adversity with dignity, including the loss of his eyesight in 1955, which left him completely blind. Yet, he continued to create some of the most innovative literature of the 20th century, often dictating his stories to assistants or relying on his remarkable memory to recall entire texts. Borges's legacy serves as a reminder that true art is about exploring the unknown, challenging our assumptions, and pushing the boundaries of human understanding. His work teaches us about the power of imagination and the importance of questioning our assumptions about reality. By embracing the complexities and mysteries of life, we can gain a deeper understanding of human behavior, thinking, and emotions. That's all for today's Lit with Ernest. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe, because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.